we're going to draw the saxophone. Now, so here's the saxophone we're going to draw. This is Bob's saxophone. And you're going to play Bob as solo because you're a genius. You're going to play Bob. Now, in the earlier lesson, we did this saxophone, a little simpler version, and we only did 2 ears in our this was our mini marshmallow version this morning, and we only did 1 mountain instead of drawing 3 Bob mountains with launching hamsters. This is our more advanced lesson, right? This is our intermediate and advanced one. So here we go. So let's take this right here, and if you guys are ready, let's draw the cool saxophone. So on this one, I'm going to start up here. I want to put the saxophone's bell. So I'll start with a nice foreshortened circle up here. I'm going to taper the saxophone down. It's going to taper down. And I'm going to have it kind of curl up. Watch, you see it tapers down. It's going to curl up. Whoa. And then I'm going to have you. You're going to be over here playing the sax. That'll be the mouthpiece over here, see? So we taper it down. We kind of just block it in, drawing a light whisper line, kind of shaping it in here. Bob's cool saxophone. Look, it's going to have all kinds of bells and horns, and you're going to be this cool hairstyled jazz musician. Oh, yeah. Who is this going to be? Who's that going to be? Out of all of you guys, let me see. Let me open up the chat box here. Who's this going to be right here? Let's see. Elijah says me on the text box since we're going live across America. Asher says me. Seth says me. Grace says me. Camilla, me, I suppose. All right, well, let's lock that text box back up for a second and get back into tapering. Taper it, comes down. Oh, I love these ideas. You kids, you have so many ideas. You are such geniuses. You are such geniuses. I tell you, you guys have so many ideas. Now, taper it down here. Now, watch. It's going to get wider here, and it will come back in close, and we'll come out. That will be the mouthpiece up here. See, we're just kind of blocking it in, shaping it. Okay, excellent. Now, looking cool. Now, on this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another foreshortened tube. I'm going to have another one right inside here, just like we did on the mountain range, right? I'm going to taper that one. We'll have a double bell, right? Look at, just like we did on the mountains. Look at that. We did it again on that one. See, we took items and ideas from another drawing, and we transferred it. Everything that you learn with me here at Mark Kistler Live and when you draw with me on YouTube, everything that you guys draw with me, I want you to transfer it and use it and take it and manipulate it and embellish it and add your own ideas. So let's put down here, let's put another, I'm going to put a big horn over here. So put another foreshortened circle right here. And I'm going to have this horn coming out from right here. See, here's the flow of the neck. I'm going to have another horn coming up here. I think what I'll do is I want it to come up, and I want this horn to expand right here. A nice foreshortened circle. Look at that's going to be a cool horn right there. That'll be awesome. And then I want to put, I just love the idea of having those keys coming down. You can have as many different horns as you want. What about if I had one? What if I had a horn come up from over here, and it came behind and in front? Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I love it. I love it. Come up, around, goes behind, and then right here, and then it just like blows backwards. Do you love it? What do you guys think? You got to give me happy face for that one. Give me happy face, sad face. Give me. I want to see. What do you guys think? You love the ideas? Okay. I only have 4 out of 20. There it goes. There we go. There comes the thumbs up. I love it. Now remember, I'm starting very light. I'm just sketching. I'm just shaping in the drawing. You know, you get the idea. That's going to go behind here. I'm going to detail it in just a second. I'm just shaping it right now. It's going to be really cool. Okay, this is Bob's cool saxophone. Now, on this one, this was a simpler one. On this one, I have you standing on a side horn, and your music is blowing and everything. And then here's what we did this morning. We made you really tall. Look at, we had a little horn coming out of the side. So we'll continue that idea for, this is Shrek's cousin's Bob saxophone horn. So let's put another foreshortened circle right here. And then, now, this horn has to, see, it's coming down here, the music. So we'll put the thickness on the right side, since the window's on the right side, right? And then I'm going to have the horn dropping down. See, it's coming down from up here, so we have to have the horn coming out. And what are we going to do? Are we going to have... Well, we could go nuts. How crazy you want to have the horn go around, come around here, and then come under, comes down, goes out, around, and then it goes into the next square, something like that? What do you think of that? Is that crazy? What do you guys think? Is that crazy cool? All right, well, let's do that then. So let's have, see, the reason that horn, I can't have the horn coming from the side. It's got to drop down from the holes, following the logic of the air. So I'm going to have the horn come around here. Have the horn coming around here. Whoa! It's going to tuck behind here. And see, I got it now right here. Now I got to stop for a second, because on this one I've got to put the foreshortened circle, the keys, right? Here, let's look at this. See, I'm going to put these musical keys right here. See, so that when you're blowing it, you could control it. And you're going to be standing on this horn here. So I'm going to have these foreshortened circles. These are the little keys where you put your fingers on, right, or your hands, because it's so giant. And then we'll put the thickness. Isn't this fun? I did one of these in my book, Imagination Station. You guys can check out. I did on the PBS series on my Imagination Station book, a really cool saxophone. Let me see if I did that. I love drawing saxophones. Let me see if I did one in this book. These are all at Amazon.com, you guys, or in their bookstore. Let me see if I have jazz in this book here. I usually do. Let me see. I look in the index. Forget. I have Jubilant Jazzy J's. No, I didn't put a jazz saxophone in this one. Interesting. Usually I put all kinds of horns and stuff. Let me see if I have horns. Yeah, I look under H. And can you believe this book doesn't have any horns or saxophone? Wow. Can you believe that? I had, you know what, the idea behind this book? This one only has 33 drawings, right? The idea was to draw, was I ever that young? Look at me with dark hair. Can you believe that? The idea was to have 1,000 drawings. This was supposed to be an idea encyclopedia. And this was going to be on the cover, right? The light bulb idea encyclopedia. After about 3 years, I got to less than 333 and said, okay, that's enough. So the book is a great book. It's really thick, but it wasn't the giant encyclopedia that I had started, but still it goes A through Z. It's a wonderful book. Drawing in 3D with Mark Kistler. It's a really cool book. 333 drawing. The idea then was to do, part 1, part 2, part 3. It's one of those long-term 20-year projects, right? All right, so that's going to be your mouthpiece. I'm going to put, here you are. You're going to be playing the saxophone. You're slanting back. I'm blocking you in here. Let's put the, ooh, you know what that looks like? That looks like like an octopus, right? Like the tentacle. And you guys can have all kinds of cool details. But first of all, let's stick with the saxophone. I was about to go crazy and make an octopus swimming around. All right, so let's put some air in your cheek. All right. Look at this. Oh, it's my first lesson. Camellia, welcome. I'm glad you're here. It's your first lesson. Camellia, boy, you're jumping in the deep end right away. Good to have you. So this will be your body coming back for your foot. This will be your other foot standing back here, standing proud. You're going to be leaning back a little bit. I'm going to have your foot, and I'm going to have this foot going. You can see the other foot. Look at it. You can see this other foot back peeking behind here. See that? There's your leg. Now this foot, I'm going to have this foot drooping down just a little bit. Okay. And then this arm, watch. I'm going to have this arm reaching up, and the other arm reaching up behind us further away. Here's your hand. Kind of block it in. Right? This guy, you're going to see some fingers on the other side back there. All right? Happy face, sad face. You guys with me? You guys are geniuses. Here, I think I'll make you have a cape or one of those tuxedo coats, or Look at this. This is you. Look at this. You're like the opera. You're playing jazz at the opera. And I'm having fun with the tail here. All right, now. Oh, that looks cool, you guys. Very, very cool. All right, now, let's see. Do we want to do that kind of hair? Or do we want to draw this kind of hair? Or do we want to draw this kind of hair? Look at that. There's so many cool hairstyles. Let's kind of do a combination. I'm going to have the hair. Your hair's going to be flowing. Look at this. Let's have your hair flowing. Now you can have your ear here. Here's your little ear. You can have a big poofy hairstyle. Very cool. And we'll take our stompy. Well, let me erase that. You know what? I'm going to give you longer hair. Since we're making everything really cool, I'm going to have this hair. I'm going to have your hair kind of like go like that. It's flipping around. Do you love it? What do you guys think? Is the text box open? Oh, I got to unlock it. Okay, what do you guys think of the hair? 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Let's tone in the hair, give the hair a nice value. And then we can shade it. I love these extra ideas. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, these are great. Look at the text. Look at the 1 through 10. 10 being great. I'm getting a million. I'm getting people giving me a million. Well, wonderful. Oh, I love these ideas. So very influenced by Dr. Seuss, absolutely. I used to copy and trace Dr. Seuss like just all the time when I was growing up. Had a wonderful impact on my style. And same with Chris Van Allsburg, the guy who wrote Polar Express. And move this out of the way just a little bit here. And see if I get that. All right, looking good. Now, up here, let's darken. I want to have the clouds, right? The smoke clouds coming out here. Little big one, a small one. We'll put some music notes in here. All right, let's draw the foreshortened circle. Now, I'm going to do something fancy schmancy with the horn, so watch this. I'm going to put a little thickness around the very top. Watch. A little thickness around the top, put some wrinkles, and come down and just adds and defines it as a nice foreshortened horn top, see? And then you have your smoke clouds coming out here. We can put some music notes coming out here. Little music notes shooting out here, looking cool. Let me zoom that in just a bit there. All right, now let's do the same thing here. On this one, I'm going to draw the foreshortened circle. Now, I did this in my book, my You Can Draw in 30 Days book. Let me just show you this real quick. When I'm drawing the horn, remember I showed you this? This is a great book for your families to get. Make sure you guys grab one of my You Can Draw in 30 Days books. It's a wonderful family book to do together. But let me show you the craters here. You see how when I drew these craters, look, you see how I did let me open it up here so you can see it. I'm going to zoom in some more so you can see what I'm talking about here. See, I'll show you the coffee mug. This is a good example. See the coffee mug? You see how I only did the near foreshortened circle. I left it open, and then I drew the outside rim. The name of this lesson is, the whole lesson is called Volcanoes, Craters, and a Coffee Cup. And a cup of coffee. The reason I did that was to show you how the tops could be all very similar. A bunch of craters, a bunch of coffee cups, okay? That's a good book. So let's use that same idea right here. I'm going to draw the outside of the foreshortened circle. Then I'm going to draw outside of the foreshortened circle. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Now remember, if you are with me at Mark Kistler Live on my subscription for the whole year, if your subscription's running out, we'd love to have you back. We've got a special running right now. So you guys go to markkistlerlive.com and you can extend your membership. We'd love to have you for another year. come on in, go to markkistlerlive.com, click sign up, and we'd love to have you. Take advantage of that special that's going on. And if you already have a membership and you want to extend it, go ahead. We'd love to have you for more time. We love having you students with us. We love it, love it, love it. Now, here, look what I'm doing. Let's put some more detail. I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. I'm gonna draw the inside, then I'll emphasize the outside. I want to put some of these smoke clouds coming out here. I think I'll put a big one right here, big smoke cloud, and a smaller one, and then right here, I want to put one right here, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna erase a spot for it right here, big cloud here, and see these guys are coming out here, and I'll put some music notes. One here, one here. Isn't that cool? Look at that. That one's just really going to town here. I love it. Oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun on this one. I don't want to stop. This one's great. Now, I had someone ask me, what's the difference between drawing with me on YouTube and drawing with me live? Well, YouTube is a wonderful source to do a bunch of shorter, smaller lessons. When you draw with me live, you go for a full hour and you interact with me. I love hearing your comments and your being able to see your drawings, or I'm going to look at your drawings afterwards. Who's going to come on live with me? How would I use the name shading method using? If you're using ink to shade, what you're going to do is you're going to crosshatch or use dots. You're going to use stippling or pointillism, stippling. Who's going to come on with me live as soon as I turn off the recording and show me your drawings? Look at all these. Well, if your mom's not here, Lily, then you know the rule. We'll wait till next Monday, Mighty Art Monday, to do that. Your mom has to be, or your dad, or your caregiver has to be in the room with you for you to come on live with me. I'm going to put, because I'm going to following the curve, I'm going to put like a big cloud here and a little cloud. I got to save some room here. We're going to be drawing a fancy candle, so we got to save some room. And let's draw this one right here. Nice work. Good job, good job, good job. All right, way to go. Now, love it. Oh my goodness, this is so great. It just turned out wonderful. Don't you love that when you're doing a drawing and you look at it and it just has that suddenly just pop, pop, pop. It suddenly just pops out of the paper. This looks great. So visually rewarding. Visually delicious. Now this one tucks down, follows the airflow. See the airflow's coming down here? So let's have it. And then we'll draw our foreshortened circle of Bob's great saxophone. And we'll darken that inside here. I can't wait to see your drawings. Remember, this was the intermediate advanced lesson. If you guys wanted to do a little simpler version, you go to my mini marshmallow level, okay, guys? And practice that. These will be posted at markkistlerlive.com in the top, in your top 400 selection, okay? Here, the shade here. We're going to use our Stompy a lot on this one. All right, blend it. And Emily Albright, how are you doing here? Oh, look at that. I'm going to be going over on this one. So if you guys have to go, I understand. I know I'm going over this. Is it really 22 minutes after the hour? Wow, I have another drawing to go. I went nuts with this one. If you want to stay with me, I'm still going to do a really cool candle. I'm going to do this fancy candle here, all right? It's going to be, and I'm going to put the handles, the handled candle, Bob's handled candle. Hope you can draw with me. If you have to go, I understand. Thanks for drawing with me. And you guys come back next week for Mighty Art Monday. Very cool. But remember to subscribe to Art with Albright and subscribe to Mark Kistler on YouTube so that we can draw with you guys. Looks great. Oh, look at Tanya's going to stay. Camille's going to stay. All right. Well, we're just, sometimes I start drawing. I go late, huh? There, let's blend this. And look at this down here. Let's get this area. Very cool. I got an invitation. It was so cool. I got an invitation to go teach a homeschool group out in North Carolina. Love to come to your homeschool group. If you guys want me to do a live program, I would love to. Go to markkistler.com and get all that information. And for all of you public school teachers or private school teachers and principals and parents, I'd love to come do an assembly at your school as well. I love doing school assemblies. I have visited over 7,000 schools. Can you believe that? I visit over 7,000 schools in the course of my 40-year career. And if you want me to come to your school, just send me an email. Love to do it. I visit scores of schools a year. Look at now, we're using let's blend this. I'm going to use blending, and we got, oh, that looks wonderful. Notice I use the Stompy. I just skipped the pencil part because the Stompy has so much residual. See, I love after you get more of these done. You get more and more of these done. You can do more of these shaded. You get more residual pencil underneath your Stompy here. All right, now we got to do a little more tone here. Look, if I need more, I just take my Stompy like a paintbrush and I rub it in to your tuxedo. And I'm going to go around like that. Isn't that wonderful? Shade nice and dark up here and get light as you come down. Love it, love it, love it. Let's put a little tone here. And, oh my goodness, I love it. There's your saxophone. There's Bob's saxophone. Love it. That is awesome. Just choose another drawing. And just if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you pick another one and just keep drawing with me. For those of you guys who, we're going to draw this next one right now. We're going to draw the fancy schmancy candle. Ooh, now we're going to draw Bob's fancy schmancy handled candle. But instead of just one handle, I'm going to put two handles. Ooh. Do you guys love it? Do you love it? Love it? Okay. Bob's fancy schmancy handled candle. Someone write that in the text box. Now we've done 4 drawings so far in this hour of Pencil Power. Remember, every Monday we go live at markkistlerlive.com. Every Monday we go live. And we started with Bob. This was a salute to Shrek. This is Shrek's cousin Bob. And one of my students from years past actually animated Shrek, and then a lot of my students worked on movies that you guys have all seen and heard. Movies like Kung Fu Panda and Baymax and How to Train Your Dragon. All these great movies that you see. A lot of my students are the animators. So we did a little salute drawing, and then we drew Bob's Mountains. We're building a story. You see, you guys are these movie directors. You're creating a comic book story. So we drew the mountains of Bob's Mountains, his home range, with verbals, with little hamsters being launched. This is the launching hamster launch mountain range. And Bob, Shrek's cousin, loves jazz, and so this is you playing your cool Dr. Seuss style jazz. So if you guys are ready, and I'm going to lock the text box for now, so you guys draw with me. Let's draw a fancy schmancy Bob's candle. Now, Bob loves to read. I love to read, so Bob loves to read. And we're going to take this candle. Now, look at this candle is going to have 4 shorts and circles slanting, tapering, and we're going to put this wonderful twist with melting wax. Okay, it's going to be lots of cool details. So let's start about right here. I'm going to put the candle. Now I'm going to save room for the handle here and the handle here. So I'm going to put 2 dots. All right. I'm going to have this candle is going to be slanting down. So draw a 4 shortened circle, kind of slanting. I'm starting very light, and we'll add more detail in a second, and then we'll taper it down. See, this almost looks like that wonderful candle in Beauty and the Beast. The candle where it's the character that sings, right? And he has his hands are candles, and his face head is a candle. It's such a wonderful character. It's like a chandelier character. Well, this one, I'm going to put, just like I did here, or I put a 4 shortened circle right here. Watch this. Put a dot here and a dot here. We're going to put a tray, and the candle's going to be coming out of this tray. So, you follow along with me here. All right, looking good. Now, I'm going to zoom this candle just a bit and get more. I'm going to get more of it on the camera. So I'm going to draw the foreshortened circle. Okay, draw that foreshortened circle. Looking cool. Go way out, come around. Isn't that wonderful? Foreshortened circle. And then on the outside, this is a foreshortened shape. It stretches more toward the outside. And it gets closer together. When we did the planet Saturn, when we did the universe. So right here, watch this. I'm going to start behind. I'm going to go way out. Watch. I'm going to go way out and come back in close. Isn't that wonderful? Then I'm drawing light. I'm going to darken it in just a little bit. I'm going to go way out and come back in close. Isn't that fantastic? All right. Give me a thumbs up. You guys with me? See? For all my students that are with me at markkistlerlive.com here on Mighty Art Mondays, you guys can push those little happy faces, sad faces, fingers over there. You can send me text in the text box over there. You can see all the other students up here. And don't you forget that down there we have attachments that you guys can download with different worksheets and charts and assignments for you. So let's slant the dish down right here. Slant the dish down. Now don't go straight across. Curve the bottom. Curve the bottom. Isn't that wonderful? So you can see right now, the candle's starting to take shape. Now we're going to add a lot more detail on this one. You see? We're going to put these cool candle handles, and the candle's going to be spiral. Let's put the spiral first. Starts at the top, and we put an S-curve coming down. See that nice S-curve? See that? Now I'm still drawing really light, and then I'll go through and I'll darken it in here. I'm going to kind of poof this out, and it goes to another spiral. See that? See, that's going to poof out. I'm going to poof that out. It's like a braid. See that? I'm going to spiral it down, poof that out. And this one, you barely see that. All right, see what I did? I kind of braided it down, twisted it. You can do this with tree trunks, tree roots, with hair. Isn't that fun? So it tapers down. And so we got that nice little S-curve going here. Let's clean it up. And then we got a little S-curve here. That looks cool. Love it, love it, love it. All right, now I'm going to put a dot here in the middle. That'll be our candle wick. You guys with me? How many of you guys are with me? I'm going to open up the text box. I want you guys to send me a text, 1 through 10. 10 being great, you're with me, and 1 being, oh no, I'm getting behind. Or whatever you do, don't worry about it. Don't panic. Don't go, Just keep practicing. You're going to get better and better and better, I promise. So I get a lot of 10s, and it's okay. Maggie gave me a 5, and I'm proud of you for not giving up, Maggie. Way to go. You stuck with me. You did log off. I'm proud of you. Remember, it's 1 drawing a day. Just practice, practice, practice. You guys do 1 drawing a day with me on YouTube. Okay, do 1 10, 15-minute drawing a day on YouTube, and then draw with me for a full hour or 2 hours on Mondays live. Now I want to put some wax dripping here. So I'm going to put a big drooping wax here and some small wax. I'm going to put a really big droop right here. See, I'm going to block in. This one I'm going to put several layers of wax dripping here. And so then I'm going to take my eraser. Let me kind of get this ready. So then I'll go through. Look at, I'll put a little bumpy, lumpy. This one's dripping. Another layer, another layer, another layer. Isn't that fun? Look at this. All the wax dripping down here. I love that. And then take your pencil and get it really dark underneath that drooping wax. See, some big, some large, some small. Using that variation. Using variation, okay? And then I'm going to kind of bulge that out a little bit here. That's a cool little candle. Now, to make this candle look really bright, you can do this. Watch. I'm going to put like a long line, a short line, and then a long line, short line, and a long one, and a long one, and a short one, and another long one. Use variation here. See this? See this? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to make this kind of, so what I need to do is I need to course, just erase that a little bit. So that'll illuminate it. See, I'm using variation again. The variety, some big, some short. Okay? And you want to make that candle look bright. Watch this inside here. And make it really dark and get lighter as it comes up. Now really dark down here and lighter as it comes up. See that? Now you guys, if I'm going too fast or if this is your first time here, I want you to know you can watch this. I'm going to post this at markkistlerlive.com. This will be posted in your membership site in the top 400 lessons. Okay, it's 100 hours of drawings that we post these, all right? These would be, you can twist and turn. Your paper's not anchored. Twist and turn your paper so you get that candle. All right, you can twist and turn. Now you can watch these posted recordings to practice, okay? Now what I'm doing here is I'm darkening behind that to make that illuminating area look really bright, see? Maybe a little tone on the flame. See how that looks much brighter? Isn't that cool? All right, 1 through 10. Let there be light. Look, I'm reading all these texts. It's so good to have you here. It's our first time here. Cody, good to have you. Camilla, good to have you. Emily Albright, our featured guest artist. Thank you for joining us today. And I still need to put some handles on this candle, but I'm just having so much fun shading. I'm going to shade down here. So we're going to have, this is Bob's multi-handled candle. So we're going to put 2 handles. Now, when we draw the handles, I'm going to be using this chart a lot. This is called the drawing compass. This is right down there. If you're at markkistlerlive.com, on the bottom, give me half a face if you guys, do you see it? Do you see all the charts down there? This is called the drawing compass. And we're going to use these positions to draw the handle. These are the 4 positions that artists use most frequently, not all the time, but most frequently. Basically, it's a compass that's foreshortened, and we put these positions, and we're going to draw 1 handle going to northeast, and we're going to draw 1 handle going northwest. Here's what it's going to look like. Here's the handle that's going to be going in direction northwest, you see. Another handle will be going in northeast. The drawing direction compass helps us position and create this wonderful illusion. So we're going to put 2 dots here. That'll be our handle right here. So this handle is going to go off in direction slight angle up in direction northeast. I'm going to put 2 dots here, and this handle is going to go up here in a slight angle in direction northwest. Now it goes up here, and watch. I'm going to curve this handle up, and then I'm going to have it come down and come around. See that? We started that angle. It's really important. So let's work on this handle, this multi-handled candle. This will work on the left side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a thickness here on this one first. So let's go ahead and draw the thickness. This will be how thick our handle is. Isn't that fun? But the important part is this bottom line going up in direction northwest. Following our drawing direction compass. And remember, this is available right there on your Mighty Art Mondays live, right there, the bottom and the attachments, the drawing direction compass. All right, now, I'm going to go uphill. Follow the guideline here. I'm going to follow this line in direction northeast. This line goes in northeast. And this line, oh, this is cool. Watch this. Watch. Peekaboo, northeast, peekaboo, northeast, peekaboo, northeast. Look at that. Look at how it tucks it in there. Isn't that fun? You guys see it? Isn't that wonderful? Give me a happy face. Give me a thumbs up. Now, I'm going to curve this down. Watch. Follow this. It's going to curve down. Following that. Going to curve around. And there we have our handle that's going off in that direction. I'm going to erase that so it comes up here. That looks cool. That's our 1 handle on that side. On this side, let's have this curve up. Look, I'm running out of room here, right? Oh, wait, I got it. I have an idea. I got an idea. Where's my idea guy? Wait. Take your fingers, everybody. Take your finger and go, aha! Go, aha, aha. I love that. Take your hand. Look at little teddy bear. Here, take your hands and go, wait, choose me. I got an idea. Here's an idea. Instead of having the candle curve out, oh, this is so brilliant. You're going to be so impressed. You are going to be so impressed. You're going to be totally impressed with my idea. Ready? Watch this. It's going to go way up. I'm going to curve this one around in front. I love it. So look at this. It goes up. Comes around. Now let's put the thickness. You guys with me here? All right, here. We're going to go here. We're going to put this thickness here. So I'm going to put the thickness. That's looking cool. Now, look at this. Now, these lines go up in direction north, west. These thickness lines. Here's the peekaboo line. Don't forget this. Peekaboo line goes, tucks underneath there. And then curve that behind there. And this one, watch, this is cool. Watch, it's going to see behind. Look at that. Now, I don't like that, so it's all right. I can erase it. I'm going to make it look a little more like that. I'm going to make it a little more pronounced. Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, yeah, neat. Very cool, you guys. Give me 1 through 10. Do you guys love it? I need it on the text box. 1 through 10. What do you guys think of our Bob's multi-handled candle? Bob Shrek's cousin, multi-handled candle. I love it, love it, love it. 1 through 10, 9.9. Woo! 10 times 10 by Cody. Tanya says 9.9. Camellia says 9. Well, I can't wait. I hope a lot of you guys, look at how many we had stay. We started with like 24 students up here, and now we have 16 still, even though we're going really long on this lesson. Thanks for staying with me. You guys are great. Now, you know what I'm going to do on this one? Watch this. I'm going to make it so you can see. Look at that. You can see the back of it. See, I just did that inside thickness. So we're going to shade down here, and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it. Now inside, you can see the thickness of the dish. See that? You can see the thickness of the dish. I'm going to erase that. Have that go behind there. And I'm going to shade. And I'm going to shade the side here. I'm going to use my Stompy for sure. The Stompy is going to be really important on this one. There we go. Let's Stompify. Stompify. Someone write Stompify. All right, Stompify. It's like edify. It's like modify. Stompify. That's a new word we just invented right here. Stompify. Use our Stompy to blend it. You love it? Okay, let's blend the whole side of the handles. And inside there, Stompify. I'm going to put a little shout out. Well, thank you for drawing in 3D with me, Mark Kistler, here live on our Mighty Art Mondays, live with me, Mr. Mark. I hope you subscribe to me on YouTube. Be sure your family friends me on Facebook. Look for the 3 birds behind me. The picture in front changed a lot. But do friend me on Facebook as a family. No, I don't friend you students on your own, just with your families, okay? Thank you, guys. Give me one more aha. Give me one more aha. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see it next Monday. Remember, if you want me to come out and do your school assembly, I love to do school assemblies. And remember, if you want to get one of my art cards, send $20 with an envelope. I appreciate your support as a working artist. I got a whole bunch of art cards. I'll send you a collection. My address is at the top on the contact tab at markkistler.com. Thanks, guys, for drawing with me. I will see you on the next lesson. Woohoo!